How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff, not just Jujutsu Kaisen. We cover plenty of manga on the channel, so stick around, check it out, see if anything else catches your interest. With that being said, we got to get into the topic, and yeah, we're talking about how strong Kirara is today because, well, we already talked about how strong Panda is, and we got requests to do more of these, especially for Kirara. Okay, we're going to call them Special K for the purposes of today's video because I'm terrible at pronouncing that R-A-R-A bit in a name in Japanese. Yeah, so Special K, that's what they got. I give nicknames to people all the damn time, so there you go. Anyway, yeah, we made a video talking about Panda. We got requests for more, especially Special K and Hikari, so I'm kind of a man of the people, at least I like to think I am, so here we are. Anyway, Special K is kind of a little bit of a tricky subject because, well, there's a couple different factors. One, you can say they probably weren't going all out against Megami like it was life or death. Like, no, I have to stop Megami here from getting into that door. Otherwise, I'm going to die. I'm committing seppuku. I'm a dishonor to Hikari. Like, we probably weren't going that all out. Also, Megami didn't get pushed to his limits. He didn't have to use domain expansion or anything like that. Not that I think he really would have in a situation like that, unless Special K was trying to kill him, which I don't think they were. Anyway, yeah, there was also Panda there, but Panda didn't really do a whole lot in the fight, but we also can't underestimate what he did do. When Megami was using Rabbit Escape, he asked Panda to tell him what it could and could not get close to. So he was able to help Megami out, give him a little bit of useful information, and he did take a little bit of attention from Special K away from Megami. Special K did have to do that whole slam down on the car thing and throw it over to Panda. I don't know if they had to undo a star to put an extra star on the car, because they did state to Megami that they could just erase the star they had on themselves and put more stars on other stuff to throw at him. Do they have to do the same thing for Panda with the car? If so, that's a little bit of extra help that Panda did give Megami, so it was kind of a 2v1, but I don't know if I'd call it a full 2v1. Panda really didn't do a ton. But with Panda being there, we did get to see that whole car blast stomp up in the air thing, which was kind of nice. That does show us a little bit of the power that Special K has. Now, I will say with that whole car feat, no, Special K didn't like kick the car and like throw it at Panda. The curse technique did a lot of the work of like making the car go sideways and shifting all the momentum that way. But Special K did kind of have to blast the car up into the air a little bit. I don't think they could just walk over, put the Amai star that Panda had on the car, and the car would just magically float up and just fly into Panda. They had to stomp that thing on the hood hard enough to throw the ass end up in the air. Still pretty impressive. Now, when we're talking about how strong they are, we have a little bit of reference for something like this. Yuji took a car, used it as a weapon, directly after the Shibuya incident when he was fighting Yuta. Now, when Yuji did it, it was a little bit more impressive. He just straight punched the car with one hand and sent that thing like flying into Yuta's face. One hand, just punch it, and whole car off the ground, just wham, straight into Yuta. Yuji hit the hell out of it. Special K is not hitting like Yuji. Not even close. But the fact that they can jump up, imbue some curse energy into their feet, and launch a car into the air by slamming on one side of it, does show us that, you probably don't want to lie there on the ground and let Special K take a shot at you. You get one of those stomps to the face, you're going to look a lot like that car, go flying through the air like an idiot. So yeah, they do have some physical capability. They're not just some weakling that just never wants to do anything hand to hand. They can hit pretty hard, especially compared to some of the other characters we've seen in this series. Now, we definitely can't talk about how strong Special K is without talking about the curse technique, because it is kind of busted in some ways, but I don't necessarily think it's overpowered. So, busted because, well, if you just can't get closer to somebody, and your curse energy can't get closer to them, what do you do? Now, with this being said, Yuji showed us pretty recently that taking a handful of rocks and throwing them really, really hard can be pretty effective. Now, he did imbue those with cursed energy, so you wouldn't be able to do that in this case. But if he just buffed his arm up with cursed energy and threw the non-cursed energy rocks at Special K, that might actually be a pretty good way to fight back against this curse technique. Just saying, conventional weapons are typically a good idea against sorcerers in general. I think they would be especially good against Special K, but you typically don't have to worry about that very much. Not that many people in the series use conventional weapons. So yeah, we're gonna push that over to the side. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, Special K has an extremely good defensive curse technique. It can be used on offense, as we saw them hurl the car at Panda and throw all the parking blocks and whatnot at Megami, but I don't know exactly how far the upper levels on strength go with that. What's the biggest thing that Special K can throw at somebody? Can Special K, like, kick a tree off of its roots or something and have the tree fly at him? That would be pretty devastating, but I mean, Yuji probably just see a tree coming, like, well, time to punch the tree in half and just punch it. Like, there's levels that go past tree in Jujutsu Kaisen. So, yeah, when I saw a car and a bunch of cinder blocks flying really fast and being pretty impactful, yeah, it definitely looks like it hurts. But considering we're dealing with a fight between Megami and Reggie right now, and Reggie was talking about, oh, neither of us have any super strong techniques to kill off the other one. Is Special K kind of sitting in that boat where they don't have any super strong techniques? So they're kind of limited when it comes to attack potency, but they're specialized in other areas like defense and utilitarian stuff. Maybe that's kind of the path I think we might go down. But with that being said, I don't want to downplay them. Like I said, they have good enough control and enough cursed energy to slam down on top of a car and send that thing flying off of its hinges, even though cars don't have hinges. Well, there are some hinges on a car, you know, like the doors, whatever. Anyway, they are definitely a powerful sorcerer, but they did lose a fight to Megami. Now, like I said, kind of a 2v1, but Panda didn't do a ton. So, yeah, either way, I think Special K definitely has plenty to contribute on the strength side of things. I think they're definitely going to be, well, a second fiddle to people like Hikari, people like Megami, but that's kind of what Special K is. Special K takes the place of the second fiddle to Hikari, the confidant, the partner to Hikari. They follow them around. Hikari is the big man when we're talking about strength. So yeah, when we get to him next, that'll be a fun video to kind of speculate on because we don't know a ton about him yet. Kind of like Special K. In fact, we know less about Hikari than Special K. So yeah, that'll be fun. But anyway, Special K, if I had to just throw out a general guess at a ranking, I'd say probably grade 1, semi-grade 1, definitely not below semi-grade 1, easily above grade 2. Definitely not special grade, but yeah, I don't know. Nanami level, Nanami is grade 1. So do we think Special K can kind of hold their own with Nanami? I don't want to sound disrespectful to Nanami because, I mean, Special K is a third-year student. They've been doing this for a while. They pal around with Hikari. Hikari is extremely strong. Like, yeah, I would expect Special K to be up there somewhere, but maybe not quite grade 1, but semi-grade 1 doesn't quite feel strong enough. I think they would probably earn a grade 1, but I can't remember if we've actually heard what grade they have. Either way, yeah, would they be stronger than Panda? I don't know. Them versus Panda 1v1 would actually be a decent... No, Panda doesn't really match up good against that curse technique. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling. I definitely say Special K can hold their own, but I don't think we're going to be blowing anybody away with exactly how strong we are. But, decent competitor, good to have them around, definitely going to be helpful in the Culling games because we can take all the help we'll get, and yeah, I'd say semi-grade 1 to grade 1. I'll take that help. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.